Trustees currently estimate that Social Security will become insolvent by 2033, perhaps sooner. It moves up every year, as you're probably aware. Is the system worth saving, and if so, how would you do it?
I think the system has to be saved. Too many people have invested into it. It's one of the true entitlements that is out there that people deserve. People have put their money into the Social Security system. The government's got to stop borrowing against that Social Security system, which is one of the avenues that we give ourselves a little credit or equity in to be able to borrow with other countries, is because of our Social Security system is on the hook for that. When this nation fails financially, I believe that's going to devastate many people that have invested so much into the Social Security system. We need to do all we can to protect it, protect the people that have invested in that Social Security system, and take it off that credit line, so to speak. So I think it's very important we protect that.
Yeah. Back in the mid-90s, I joined a group, actually helped found a group called Third Millennium. And it was made up of young Americans, from the college-age Americans. And one of the, bipartisan by the way, not just Republicans, but Democrats, Independents, Libertarians, and to deal with questions that were confronting Americans in the 90s, and coming up with solutions that were bipartisan or nonpartisan in their solution orientation. One of those issues that we addressed was Social Security. And we commissioned a poll at the time. And we asked the question of then young Americans, which I once was, which we once all were. We asked the poll, how many of you believe that Social Security is going to be solvent by the time you retire? And there was a higher percentage of young Americans that believed in UFOs than they believed that Social Security was going to be solvent. The reality is, we all know that Social Security is in trouble. And I believe we need to look at Social Security in two different ways. First, seniors that are receiving Social Security and individuals that are about to receive Social Security. A promise made must be a promise kept for those individuals. And Social Security and those payments must be intact. Having said that, for those individuals that are younger, I do believe, and for those of us that were skeptical back then are skeptical today, young folk today are very skeptical about the solvency of Social Security. We need to make a new arrangement, or at least give them an option of a new arrangement. Not something that would threaten the benefits that are due to current seniors or folk that are about to become seniors, but give people an opportunity to have some alternatives. Okay.
Thank you. I think also we need to follow, I liked Governor Almey's plan. I do believe that we need to extend the age for those that are not already in that gap. I think those that are under the age of 55, we need to look at making sure that we pay a little more, because the cost of living, the value of it is not keeping up with the economy as it goes on. So I think that if those younger than 55 maybe should sort of have to pay a little more. And those that are within that area, that as they get there, maybe we extend that age limit to 70 somewhere down the future with it at the same time for those folks that are under 55.